Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to APC and EU Stay and Safe webinar. Welcome, everyone. Big welcome. My name is Eva. I'm a student recruitment manager here at APC and EU. Today, we are going to give you amazing Stay and Safe webinar for all our students. We have Rachel, Pam, and Ivan here. So, everyone, can you introduce yourself to our lovely students?
Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel. I'm the Marketing and Communications Manager. Pam?
Hi, I'm Pam Siegel. I'm the General Manager for Admissions and Administration. Welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Yes. We have Ivan, but I can't actually see Ivan's face.
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm Ivan. I'm the Program Director for ELICOS, and nice to see lots of students here and awaiting this amazing webinar. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so today's webinar, we are going to give you all our updates and new promotions that you can actually benefit from these promotions. And this webinar gonna take around 30 minutes. And at the end, we're gonna have a lovely 10 to 15 minutes Q&A session. So if you have any questions, if you look at the Zoom screen, you can find Q&A section. So if you have any questions, please write your question in the Q&A section so we can have as many as questions we can answer at the end of this webinar. And also, at the end of this webinar, we are going to have a few quiz. So you can answer to the quiz, and we are going to raffle winners for $50 course voucher. So if you focus on this webinar, you can definitely answer all these quiz and then win $50 course vouchers. So
that's right. So just to clarify, guys, the Q&A button with the two little speech bubbles, that's for your questions, okay? And the chat, that is where you're going to do the quiz at the very, very end. So we had a similar webinar yesterday, and some people were mixing those two up. So Q&A for questions and the chat for the quiz. We have Marina is saying she can't hear us. Is anybody else having that problem, or is it just Marina? Do you have a problem with your audio maybe? Oh, it's working now. Good. Okay, brilliant.
Okay. So in this part, later we're going to give us all the updates.
Hi, guys. So Rachel here again. First of all, we'd like to kick off this presentation by saying how proud we are of all of you of having gone through the last year as an international student in Australia. It was not easy. We know that. We've tried our hardest to provide a lot of support for our students throughout the year, but we know that you guys have had it really, really tough, especially because of the job losses and not much support from the government in a lot of cases. So we really, really are proud of all of our students. So well done to all of you. We're really happy to report that over the year, we were able to return $10 million in revenue to international students. And we did that by reducing our fees for all of our students in need through tuition fee relief and our future promotions that we've been offering, but also with things like the Study Buddy Scholarship. So as you guys may know, you've probably had a study buddy call you and ask you how you're doing. Those students, they were obviously receiving a scholarship for their tuition, but then they also helped 40 students. So we tried to get that support out to as many students as possible. We've also introduced monthly payment plans for all students. So that's available for English students and also VET students. So if you are having difficulty paying your tuition up front or by term, you can request a payment plan, a monthly payment plan, which we believe will help make the tuition a bit more affordable. We're also really happy to report that we made 3,000 well-being calls. A lot of students said that they were really happy to just know that someone was checking in on them to see how they were going. So that's another great thing that happened last year. And recently we've just relaunched the APC Internship Program. So this term we've actually got a few students working with us here at APC, getting a real life work experience in design. And we're going to extend that program to different areas. So we're really excited about that too. Just one thing that I wanted to point out, which you may not know about, is we have a new FAQ section on the website, okay? So you'll find this FAQ section in the student care section of the website. There's a little arrow pointing there at the top. So just when you hover your mouse over student care, you click on FAQs, and that will bring you to that page where you, sorry, just go back one, Eva. There's a button there, Help Center. You click on Help Center, and then this page pops up that has lots of different categories. You can go on to the next one now. Lots of different categories like orientation, pass, RPL, tuition fee relief. If you click on one of those sections, you'll see lots of frequently asked questions. And sometimes that's a really, really quick way to get the answer that you're after. We're always keen though to improve. So if ever you guys have any suggestions or feedback of things that you think that we could implement to help you, we really, really want to know about it. So you can always jump on to live chat and give those suggestions to student care, or visit one of our campuses, or send us an email. We're always keen to hear that feedback. So congrats again, and I'll hand it back to you, Eva.
Yeah, actually, before I move on, so at the moment, this is really high volume inquiry peak period for our student care team at the moment, because everyone needs to pick up the timetable and do the orientation. So if you have a very simple question, please utilize this FAQ, because you sometimes just need to figure out where to go to collect the timetable. What should I do for the orientation? All the answers are here. So better to check FAQ first and then come to live chat, because that's more higher chance that you can solve your problem quickly.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's always good to check the FAQ first. We just got a question coming through saying, where can I view the recorded version of this webinar? So that's a really good question. Whenever we have a webinar at APC or English Unlimited, we always put the recordings on our YouTube channel. There's a specific playlist called Masterclasses on both the English Unlimited and APC YouTube channels, and that's where you can watch all of the past webinars, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great slide. The future is looking brighter. So yes, we've had a tough year, haven't we? Everybody has, but there's actually a lot of positive things that are happening right now. So I'm sure you guys have noticed that there are more jobs out there, more part-time jobs for international students. The vaccine rollout has begun, and all international students are going to get that vaccine for free, which is great, great news. We've got low locally acquired cases across all of our states, actually. And now we can travel to New Zealand in our travel bubble. So it's normalizing here in Australia. And we are hopeful that those borders are going to start opening soon as the vaccine rolls out. So the future's looking a lot brighter.
Yeah, as Rachel mentioned about more casual jobs, as an international student, if you struggle to find a job, fortunately, we have few industry partners who often ask students availability for their casual job. So if you're looking for a job, maybe you can check our social media page, Facebook page mainly. We sometimes actually post whatever job available on our page. So please check the page. Pam,
yes,
do you have any?
I think Pam has something to add. She's always got jobs that she's asking me to post on Facebook, right, Pam?
We get a lot of hospitality jobs and also administration jobs, but a lot of hospitality jobs for casual workers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've actually seen an increase in demand at the moment for international students. So I think a lot of businesses out there are really missing you guys, because there's been a drop in international students in Australia. So they want you guys more than ever right now. So
and our partnership with Barcats has a lot of jobs every week as well.
Every week.
So if you haven't registered with Barcats, make sure you do that as well for hospitality jobs.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Info, Pam. Yes. As Rachel mentioned already, as an international student living in Australia at the moment and cannot see your family in your home country, that's really hard. I know, because I was international students for a long time, so I feel that pain as well. However, the lucky part is Australia is pretty safe and healthy from COVID-19 cases. So we are very lucky to stay in Australia, live in Australia from this difficult period. So that is the reason we introduced this Stay and Save promotions. So this Stay and Save promotion is to encourage you to stay longer, study longer at APC and save more tuition fee with us. I'm sure a lot of our students, our current students, or maybe new students will enroll course more than 4 terms because most of our courses are more than 4 terms. If you enroll 4 terms or more, your tuition fee will be 1,200 per term. If you enroll 6 terms or more, then your tuition fee will be $1,100 per term. But don't forget, we do still offer COVID-19 tuition fee relief for term 2 2021. So term 2 2021, which is April intake, which will start from 26 April. All our new extending current students, all of you, gonna pay $1,000 per term. And then you can pay 1,200 per term or 1,100 per term from term 3 with this amazing promotion. If you enroll or extend a course before 30 June. So if you enroll between 14 April, right? 14 April till 30 June, then you can get this promotion. COE deposit, this is really amazing deal because if you want to apply for a student visa, then you need to have a COE. In order to get this COE, instead of paying the first term tuition fee, you will just need to pay $250 deposit. Then we're gonna issue COE for you to apply for a student visa. And then you can pay the less of the tuition fee before the term start, before the timetable collection. So you can actually pay little amount first, process all your student visa, process all your enrollment process, and then pay the less of the fee before you start the course, which is amazing deal. And I'm not actually sure if there are any offshore students watching this webinar, but if you're watching this webinar from offshore, there is an amazing deal for you as well. If you enroll a course at APC at the moment, no matter how long you're going to enroll, you can get $1,100 per term tuition fee deal. So no matter how long you're going to study, like 2 terms, 4 terms, 6 terms, your tuition fee will be $1,100 per term. However, you need to actually start your course before term 4 this year. Even the borders not opening, even though you still need to study online, you need to start your course before term 4 2021. We offer all our course under virtual learning environment, which is amazing. Our students love it. Very convenient, very flexible. So you can actually start the course from offshore already.
Now, if I can just jump in here just to clarify, guys. So I saw a question come in, is it the same price for graphic design? Now, in this promotion, as Eva explained, if you study 4 terms, you'll be paying $1,200 per term, or if you study 6 terms or more, it's $1,100. There are some courses that are excluded from this promotion, and those courses are our premium courses, which are our design courses. We have 4 design courses right now: the fashion design, graphic design, interior design, and now the certificate in design fundamentals. They are excluded from this promotion, and so is the graduate diploma. Okay. And Eva, if you wanted to go through some of the
great news, even the Stay and Save doesn't cover our premium graduate diploma and design courses. Their tuition fee are very affordable already compared to other like university or other providers. So please have a look. Our tuition fee is already very affordable. You can, get that competitive promotion fee.
That's right. This year in our standard fee flyer for design, the design courses were actually reduced. So you'll find that they are still quite affordable when compared to other. And one other important point, I don't think that we mentioned, Eva, if you have a long course package. So for example, if you do a leadership and management course, which is included in this special, imagine you do the advanced diploma of leadership and management, and you want to package with the graduate diploma. Okay, so that would be a 2-year package. The graduate diploma will not have this special, but it still counts towards the number of terms that you need. So that means for the leadership and management course, it would only be $1,100 for each of those 4 terms. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. So this is another example later you can give to them.
Yes, I thought I'd give you one more example. Now, guys, pay attention right now because we are going to be having that quiz at the end. We're going to be quizzing you on all of this information and you can win that voucher, okay? So Let's take this great example. Imagine you want to do the Certificate 4 in Leadership and Management, and the Diploma of Leadership and Management. That is a 2-year package. That's 8 terms. And imagine that you want to start next term, which starts very, very soon. Everyone gets TFR for next term, which means the first term would only be 1,000. But because you've enrolled in a package that's more than 6 terms, all of the other terms are going to be 1,100. So as you guys may know, in New South Wales, the standard fee for our vet courses is 1,500. That means for a 2-year package, it's $12,000. But with this special, it's only 8,700. So it's massive savings, 3,300 in savings. Okay. That's when I say the coming term, I mean term 2, so the next term. I did see a question about the lock-in. If you have previously got a letter of offer with the lock-in opportunity, that means that fee has been locked in for you, and this special does not apply to you, unless, of course, you want to enroll in another course to go on the end after your lock-in. So imagine you have your lock-in going until next year. You could then choose to add on some more courses and extend. That's also a possibility if you wanted to take advantage of this special.
Yeah, right. Like, we really need to add this point. This promotion, basically, this is promotion available for now only. So if you are new students, or if you are going to extend the course at APC, then you need to apply for a course until 30 June. Otherwise, this promotion not going to be applied. And also, any students who got a previous promotion, previous letter of offer already, unfortunately, this promotion doesn't apply to you. So it's only for new and extending enrollments until 30 June. So
that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about ELICOS. I know a lot of students probably studying vocational course or maybe ELICOS, and what we noticed that is a lot of vocational course students or even higher education students want to study more ELICOS, more English, because they want to improve English during this period, because tuition fee are very, very, very good at the moment. So VLE Flexi Special, we just launched this promotion. With this promotion, morning timetable will be only 120 per week, and evening timetable is only 130 per week. Again, we still offer COVID-19 tuition fee relief, $100 per week until 30 June. So this $100 per week, $120 per week, or $130 per week, this VLE Flexi Special will apply from July. So up to June, you're going to pay $100, and from July, you're going to pay this promotional fee. No matter where. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just going to say that. Just wanted to point out that it is for all courses as well. All courses. Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. We do have a campus in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane. However, if you are in any other place like Adelaide, Perth, any other state, you can also study our ELI course because it's virtual learning environment. You can start the ELI course in this Zoom room. So it's amazing if you live in other states like outside of our campus location. Again, we do have general English, everyday English, IELTS, FCE, CAE. We have all these courses, all levels in morning and evening timetable. So if you are interested in one of these courses, please contact us so we can actually give you more information about our ELI course timetable as well, and tuition fee. Material fee applies as usual. If you enroll less than 4 weeks, we do not charge any material fee because you will get only digital workbook. However, if you enroll more than 4 weeks, $15 per week material fee will apply. And then you can also get hard copy proper textbook for ELI course. You can pick up the book from our campus, or if you live in like regional area, then we can actually send you the book by post. This VLE Flexi is valid for all students enroll the ELI course between 14 April until 31st December. So if you are already enrolled ELI course, you can only get this special when you extend the course. hopefully that's
I just want to jump in there as well, because we've had a question come in through the Q&A. So although this student is although this special is for new students and for extending students, it's also for you guys if you're a current student, because when your enrollment comes to an end, you have the opportunity to re-enroll. So even if your enrollment is finishing later on in the year, you can still apply to extend. You can apply to extend now for a course that's finishing later on in the future. So yes, you can still benefit from this special if you would like to extend or stay longer. Okay.
To add something, you can also pay only COE deposit, like little deposit 250. You don't need to pay full amount of the tuition fee for the future course. You can just pay the deposit 250 and lock in the period with this special.
Yeah, and so just to clarify, imagine you're a student wanting to start your English now, okay? Imagine you want to do 12 weeks starting from now. That means until June 30, you're going to be paying TFR, which is 100 per week. And then when the 1st of July comes, that's when these new fees kick in. So if you're a morning student, you'll then be paying 120 per week. And if you're an evening, you'll be paying 130. That's how it works. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So let's move on. Timetable. This is really exciting news.
This is exciting. I had a look at our RSVP list and I did see quite a few English Unlimited attendees. So this is going to be really exciting for you guys. So we are changing the way we structure our timetables, and this change is coming from the 1st of July. Now, I think if we have any English Unlimited students, I think you've probably heard about this a little bit from your teacher. Don't worry, there's going to be more info sessions. We're going to provide you with more information. Today, I'm just going to give you just a basic overview. So the new morning timetable is going to be 12 core hours and 8 elective hours, okay? The new morning timetable will run from Monday to Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. So that means that the core lessons are only over 3 days, okay? The evening timetable is the same as it was before. It's 15 core hours and 5 elective hours. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the elective hours on the next slide, but if you just go back to the previous one, Eva, sorry, it's hard to control slides to someone else. So the times are from 5 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. and they're your core lessons. So you'll see that difference, 8 elective hours for morning and 5 for evening. Now they both add up to 20. So you're still doing your 20 hours a week for both of them, but the elective hours change. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. So the main difference here, okay, from the 1st of July, there's going to be some options for your elective timetable. So at the moment, the elective hours are in our LMS, our self-study activities. But from the 1st of July, you'll also have the option of attending skills-focused classes. So you can, if you're a morning student and you need to do 8 elective hours, you can choose whether you want to do skills-focused classes or self-study activities, or maybe a mixture of those, okay? And in order to decide on or to build your timetable, you're going to have to select those days and that timetable. So if you're a current English Unlimited student, in the middle of June, you're going to be selecting your new flexible timetable for your elective hours, okay? But the main difference is if you're a morning student, you'll be choosing 8. And if you're an evening student, you'll be choosing 5, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's amazing. Yeah, as Nigel mentioned already, don't worry about this timetable too much. More information will come to you.
But it is a really exciting way that all of our students can build a timetable that's suited to their lifestyle and their schedule. So we're excited about this change. I know we think you will be too.
Examples, right?
Okay. So as we mentioned before, the English special, the VLE Flexi special, is valid for all courses. So imagine if you want to study 12 weeks morning IELTS, okay? It will be 12 weeks times 120. That means the total would be 1,440. Now, the material fee is charged separately. So that's 12 times 15, which is 180. As Eva mentioned before, we have no application fees, no COE fees. So the total for 12 weeks of IELTS works out to be only 1,620, okay? Just a little reminder that everyone has to start before the 31st of March, 2022, okay? And just to recap the timetable, Monday to Wednesday, 9:30 to 2 p.m., plus the 8 additional elective hours, okay? So we're hoping this is simple for you guys, this session.
Okay, so now I want to highlight you our pathway package. So I know a lot of our students, I know a lot of you probably planning to study higher education qualification in the university. We have amazing university partners, so you can actually study a vocational course or postgraduate qualification at APC, and then go to one of these university and study bachelor degree or master degree. Pam, do you want to give us very, very good information for our graduate diploma course?
I certainly will.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eva. Our graduate diploma in management learning is a really great course. It actually sits in the Australian qualification framework above a bachelor degree. And if you haven't achieved or haven't got a bachelor degree from your home country, you're still able to study our graduate diploma of management learning once you've been through our interview process. So the application's a little different, the process, to our normal courses, because we do want you to provide us with a bit more information about yourself and why you want to study the course. And we do interview you just to make sure you're suitable, because it is such a high level course. But it's really great. All the students studying at the moment, and there's quite a mix of international and domestic students in that particular course, and they're all really enjoying it. And that runs for 4 terms, which is 1 year. And that then pathways into some of our university partners. In particular, we have a really good arrangement with University of Wollongong, where and the example that Rachel has here on the slides means that you study 1 year of the graduate diploma with us, and then you've only got 1 year left to complete a master degree with the University of Wollongong. So you're saving 1 year of master's level tuition fees, which is fantastic. And whilst the graduate diploma isn't included in these Stay and Save specials, it is only $2,495 a term. So that's less than $10,000 to study our graduate diploma of management learning, and that holds you in really good stead when you go back to your home country, or if you do want to move on to a master's degree. You don't have to do that, it's a standalone course. Or if you finish your advanced diplomas and you're thinking, oh my, what am I going to do, what course am I going to do now, I do have to, I want to stay on a student visa, I don't know which course to study, you can move up to study this without having done a bachelor degree before. And the great thing about University of Wollongong, our deposit for the COE is only $1,000. The arrangement is with UOW. Ours is still the $250, but theirs is $1,000 for the COE for University of Wollongong, which is fantastic. And there's actually 8 master degrees that you can go into, and you've got the Master of Business, Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Management, Project Management, Business Analytics, Human Resource Management, International Business, and Marketing. So there's a great choice of masters there as well. If you wanted to go into Torrens University, they've got a great range as well of courses to pathway into. And the arrangement we have with them, the deposit for the COE is only 1 subject. So other institutions or any students coming from anywhere else generally pay 3, sometimes 2 subjects, but we have an arrangement where it's only 1. Now that can vary depending on which degree or master's you're going into, because different subjects in different levels at that particular university all vary, but it's generally around the $2,500–3,000 mark. So that's just to give you a bit of a guide there.
Thanks.
And one other thing I'll just add, within our graduate diploma of management learning, there is a component in the last term and a half where you're actually working with a work placement, whether that be where you're actually working, or somewhere else you might want to go and do a work placement in, and it's really valuable experience for you as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
it really is. And you can add that, you can apply that to so many different industries, that any of our diploma or advanced diploma students who have successfully completed their qualification should be looking into something like the graduate diploma, because it's a great stepping stone as you go on to university. If you don't want to go on to university, it looks great to a potential employer as well, because it is a higher education qualification and it only takes 1 year and you're already here within the system. So it's really easy to get into. So I've put the link there to the graduate diploma in the chat. If you want to click on that, you can read more about the subjects that you're going to study, and you can have a look there. There's a link to the portfolio of evidence. That's how you apply for the course. So you just answer a few questions in a form. And then because you're already one of our students, it's a pretty easy application process. We'll then call you for an interview, and then we'll assess whether you're ready for a qualification like that or not. So it's a great course. It's new, so not many people know about it yet. So just check it out, read up on it, and I'm sure you're going to really like it.
And the one other thing I'll add to that, you don't have to do an IELTS test for the English. It's advanced English, but we expect that if you've completed a diploma, an advanced diploma, or a 1-year advanced diploma with us, that you would have the right level of English. And then when moving forward to Torrens and UOW, University of Wollongong, they don't ask you to do an IELTS test either. They go on our acceptance and the fact you've successfully completed our graduate diploma, and they will accept you based on that. So that's fantastic news. It streamlines it for all of you if you're trying to get into further higher education studies in a university, having completed higher education with us at APC.
Yeah, thanks, Pam. Thanks for all that useful information for our graduate diploma and university pathway. But if you have any more questions, all our students, please go to our website and use the live chat. Then our student care team staff or our recruitment team staff will help you to answer any questions. Okay.
I can see we've got lots of questions so far. I'll invite you guys again to add any more questions you may have. I can see that Deborah has her hand up. If you just want to put your question in the Q&A, Deborah, we're going to answer them in a second. So please don't forget, because sometimes you've got a question and you're like, oh, I'll ask it at the end, but then you forget. So if you do have a question, make sure you pop it in there now, okay? Yes, this is a great slide. So as I said before, guys, your feedback is tremendously important to us. And what we've noticed in the last year is because we had our study buddies calling you and asking you how you were going, asking you about your challenges, asking about how your work life was going. We got a lot of great feedback, and what we've tried to do is to really implement some good changes to try and improve things as much as we can for our students, for our staff, for our teachers, for everybody. So we just wanted to focus on 3 areas. So in the past year, as you guys know, we launched our new learning management system, My APC Hub. And during that implementation stage, what we heard from students is we were sending out too many automated emails, too many emails to students. So we recently made some customizations to the learning management system to really reduce the number of automated emails. Okay, so we really want to make it easier for you guys to contact your trainers and your teachers. Also, we've received some feedback that sometimes it's a bit hard to follow the marking guides and really understand the feedback that you're getting from your trainer. So what we're doing at the moment is we're working on a new way to present the trainer feedback to you, like in a table form within My APC Hub. So it's easier for you guys to read and easier for you to understand. So that's going to be launched very, very soon. Also, in the past year, we launched something called Plagiarism Search that I think most of you probably have had some experience with. Now, we really want you guys to understand that we didn't put Plagiarism Search in there to make your lives difficult. We put that tool in there to really help you, because as you know, a part of any any university or college, a part of the work that you have to, an important step that you have to do when you submit your work is that you make a genuine attempt, which means you have submitted your own work, okay? But we understand that when you're researching other materials or you're reading up on something, it's easy sometimes to just copy something by mistake or not paraphrase it properly, okay? So Plagiarism Search is a really good tool for you because you can actually submit your work up to 3 times. So when you receive the results, you can then edit your work and then submit it again. No, okay, my plagiarism score is too high. I have to submit it again. And it can teach you how to create more academically acceptable work. So it's a really good tool for you. It's not meant to make your lives difficult. What we've noticed as a part of this implementation is that assessment originality has improved by 60%, which is really, really great. And we found that students are writing much better quality work that would be accepted at university. So we think it's a really good step. And I know with any change, sometimes it can be a bit scary, like why I didn't have to do this before, but it's really meant to help you, okay? We're going to hold a webinar coming up in the next month, which is going to kind of show you a little bit more about it so that you understand how to use the tool, and also teaching you a little bit about how to reference in your assessments. Now, an exciting new program we have is called PASS. I think you've probably received some information in your email about it. PASS is an acronym. It means Progression and Academic Support System. So what we want to do as a part of this program is to help you guys increase your course progress during term. So we don't want you to get to the end of term and have lots of assessments to redo and subjects to redo. We really want to help you guys fix your assessments as you go throughout term. So as a part of this program, and you're going to receive more information about this, really simple, we're trying to simplify the program as much as possible. You'll be given 1 free resubmission attempt for every genuine attempt that you've submitted. So what that means is if you have submitted your own work and then it is assessed as not yet competent, you will be able to resubmit it for free during term. Now, if, for example, you don't submit your assessment, or your work was considered to be not your own, so it wasn't considered to be a genuine attempt, then there is also a paid resubmission service, which is during term, okay? So you're going to receive more information about this, but we really want to emphasize that these changes are happening so that your course progress improves during term and it doesn't cause you problems down the track, okay? Does anyone have anything else to add there? Have I missed anything?
No, it was really good information for especially our vocational course students. As later mentioned, this is all the feedback from our students, and then we are trying to improve. So if you have any other feedback or any things that you want to tell us, please contact us by live chat or email. Okay, so as I just mentioned, we are really here for you, and we understand our international students very well. We feel the pain together. So please contact us, and our study buddy, they've been actually contact you to check how you're going. But if you have any like problem, like personal life problem, or even like mental health because of during COVID-19, we really think that it's important to have someone to talk. So we are really here for you, actually. Okay, this is the time, right?
All right, so we're going to do this quiz, guys. Now, what we're going to ask you to do, we're going to read out these questions to make it easier. You have to add the answers to those questions in the chat, not the Q&A, the chat. And when you put your answers there, also put your best email, because we're going to go through those chat answers and we're going to mark them, and then we're going to raffle the winners from those, okay? So yeah, that's right, Oscar, you're going to put the answers there. Now, don't worry, no one's going to see your answers, only the panelists are going to see your answers, so you're not going to give the answers away. So the first question is, from July, only the morning core timetable is changing, true or false? Now, guys, I can see that some people have started putting in their answers already. Make sure you put all 3 answers together in the same chat with your email. So you're going to put question 1, question 2, question 3, and your email. Okay, don't put them one by one. You got to try and help us out.
One chat.
So that's one chat. So the first one is from July, only the morning core timetable is changing, true or false? And then 2, Eva.
Yeah. Second question, how much is the fee per term if you enroll in Certificate 4 and Diploma of Marketing and Communication, 8 terms, starting in term 3? A, 1,200 per term. B, 1,100 per term. C, 1,000 per term. How much is the tuition fee? Number 3, right?
Yep. Very good, Elaine. You did it really nicely. You even put your student number there. Oh no, it's in your email. Very, very good. I like it. Okay, question 3. Which of the following is true? So only one is true. A, stay and save is valid for all VET courses. B, stay and save is valid for all courses except design. C, stay and save is valid for all courses except design and the graduate diploma of management learning. Okay. Oh, I can see some good answers coming in. I can see people have been paying attention. I love it. I love it.
Love it.
Great job.
You need to have a correct answer because we're gonna love winner from the correct answers.
Yes,
so write the correct answers. Yeah.
Oh, good. I've actually seen a few like names that I know. Sandra, I know you, Sandra. Hello.
Okay, so we give you a little bit more time.
No favoritism there, Rachel.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, while we're waiting for all the answers from our students, how about we go through the Q&A now?
Yeah, well, we kind of want people to focus on, let's give them a few more seconds. We want them to get their answers in. We want them to focus on the Q&A.
And you've got 2 raised hands there, Rach.
Oh, okay. Have you guys, so Yolima and Brenda, you've both raised your hands. Do you want to put your question into the Q&A? That's the easiest way for us to go through them. Oh, I love how one person's corrected their answer. They're like, no, I changed my mind. Submit it again. Great work there, guys. Really, really nice to see you've been paying attention, and I can see most of the answers are right. Okay, so I think it's time to go through the Q&A. So this one I think is really important to emphasize. So Marina has said, so this discount is only for new students. I don't get it. Let's go through that again.
Okay, so I think it's better to put the slide back.
Yeah.
The stay and save. So the stay and save promotion is for new and extending enrollments between, when did we launch this one? I think we launched this one end of March, this stay and save promotion. So if you enroll a course from end of March till 30 June, then you're going to get this stay and save. So in other way, if you are already studying with us with COVID-19 tuition relief, unfortunately, you're not going to get this promotion unless you extend your course.
Yeah. Now, I've got another question here from Ting saying, I already got the lock-in opportunity one time for my course last year in December. If I apply again for another course, can I lock this promotion in as well? Can I answer that one?
Yeah.
I'm asking myself questions now. Okay. So if you got the lock-in opportunity, that was a really good idea for you to get the lock-in opportunity, because that means that you locked in that TFR for the length of your enrollment. Okay. So that means that your lock-in opportunity, maybe it's going to finish this year, or maybe next year. So you're going to pay that lock-in fee until the end of your enrollment. If you would like to take advantage of this promotion, you can extend your course, and this new promotion will apply from the end of your lock-in tuition. That is a possibility for some students who want to study even longer with us. Okay. Okay, I've got a question from Yolima. I need to extend my student visa in 2 weeks. I'm going to start studying in May. I would like to study any Cambridge course. Do you have a course like Cambridge? I'm an upper student. Eva.
Yes.
Yes.
As you can see in the slide, yes, we do have a Cambridge B2 first preparation known for FC previously, and we do have a C1 advanced preparation known for CAE previously. So if you want to study Cambridge courses, yes, we do have both FC and CAE course available in morning and evening timetable. So you can choose between FC or CAE.
And in your case, Yolima, because you want to start in May, that's great, because that means you're only going to pay $100 per week until the 30th of June. And if you want to keep studying, then if you're going to be a morning student, it'll be $120 per week, or an evening student, $130. So it's a great time to study Cambridge or any of the English programs. Yeah. And I just wanted to emphasize that what I've been noticing recently, a lot of vet students are going back to English. And that's a great idea, guys, because it's never been more convenient to study English before. Previously, you had to do 20 face-to-face hours. It was very hard to manage with your work. But now, look at that, 3 morning days a week. It's very easy to manage your work schedule around that. And it's a great time to really focus on your English, because if you can get your English to a very fluent level, it's going to increase your work opportunities as well. And you can go back and do some more English if you want to.
Yeah. Can I add one more thing, if that's okay,
yes.
Eva?
Yes, you can.
I just wanted to mention that we also have really amazing teachers. Our Cambridge and IELTS teachers are Cambridge examiners, so they're very well qualified and students love them. And our teachers have recently, a survey feedback, we have a 9.5 rating for all our teachers. So just because it's online doesn't mean the quality is actually really amazing and some of the best teachers you'll ever have. So I just wanted to add that.
Actually, we can add trial lesson as well. So if you are not sure about our LE course, we are really proud and we are 100% guarantee that you're going to like it. So if you want to try the lesson, please contact us. We can offer you a trial lesson for our LE course as well.
Absolutely. Really good question from Sandra. I'm going to give this one to Pam. Can I study 2 graduate diplomas with different topics?
I'm not 100% sure what that really means. We only have 1 graduate diploma qualification. So I'm sorry if I'm not going to be answering this very clearly, but we have a graduate diploma of management in brackets learning. And that is 4 terms, and that's the qualification that we offer. So we don't have a second graduate diploma.
At the moment, not at the moment.
At the moment.
If you mean, Sandra, maybe you've studied that at another provider, and maybe you mean if you already have a graduate diploma, can you study ours? I would invite you to apply for the graduate diploma, because your background is going to be assessed. In many cases, if it's a different area, you can study a different graduate diploma if it's a different study area, right, Pam? If she already holds a graduate diploma from another provider.
Yeah, it's like you can study a diploma in marketing, then a diploma in leadership and management. That you can study different types at that level. And I'm sorry if I haven't understood the question very clearly.
Yeah.
Maybe drop something else into the chat or the Q&A.
At the moment, Sandra, we only have 1 graduate diploma, but because it's quite broad, it does apply to many different areas. So we've got students who have studied marketing, who have studied leadership and management, many different discipline areas, and they all get something out of the graduate diploma. Okay, great question from Marta. This is one for you, Pam. In terms of pathways you have just shown towards university studies, is there a percentage, like a grade point average, to apply for higher education programs? So what is the minimum grade that a student should be getting to pathway to university?
They have to be deemed competent and successfully complete the program. We don't have a minimum mark or grade point average. Vocational education is actually competency-based assessing. So technically you're deemed competent or not yet competent. The reason that APC has grades is for the universities that require them. I would think, though, if you were wanting to pathway, you would really give it your best shot and be quite serious about the graduate diploma. So trying to achieve the best you can. But providing you have achieved the qualification, you'll be accepted into the university.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see Sandra just added an extra bit of information. She thought we had more graduate diplomas, but she's interested in studying HR and management, which is quite related to the graduate diploma.
You might be confusing that with the masters, the 8 masters that we were promoting very strongly when we launched the graduate diploma. There was a flyer that had 8 master's qualifications that were pathways at the University of Wollongong, and we have got. You said human resource management and marketing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have got, there's a Master of Human Resource Management at University of Wollongong and a Master of Marketing. So you can pathway directly into those, and 1 year will enable you to complete that master. So within 2 years, you've completed a graduate diploma and a master's degree all in the 2 years.
Yeah, so the first year is going to be the graduate diploma of management, and then you can go straight into your specialized area in your master's.
Second year is the specialist, that's right, with your Master of Marketing or Human Resource Manager or Management, or whichever you wish.
Okay, Eva, Elena has a very good question. She said, I want to confirm, if I'm already studying, these promotions are going to be automatic for us.
No, unfortunately, the answer is not. It's not going to be applied automatically to our current students. The reason is our current students has been receiving the benefit of the COVID-19 tuition fee relief. So you've been actually paying $1,000 per term for our vocational course, or maybe $100 per week early course since March 2020. So we're not gonna automatically apply this stay and save promotion to our current students because you got all the benefit already, but this is only for new and extending enrollment. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Having said that, most of our students benefited from the lock-in opportunity. So a lot of our students actually have that locked in. So in that particular case, you already have that tuition fee relief confirmed for your entire enrollment, okay? And then you are able to benefit from this promotion at the end of that, okay? Yeah. So, I just want to emphasize that it is for you as well. It is when you're extending.
Yeah, not the current course that you enroll, but for the courses that you're gonna extend, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I want to ask Pam, because a lot of students are asking this question and they are not sure about it. Our students can actually enroll Certificate 4, Diploma, Advanced Diploma as a package, right? So can you explain that our students can enroll 2-year course package, 3-year course package? Yeah.
I was still muted, sorry. Yeah, of course they can. Yeah, they can. If they've been studying ELICOS or if they've been studying some other courses with us, you can apply for a package of courses at the same time. So you don't have to apply for one and then wait till you finish and apply for the next. You can apply for a package, the Cert 4 Diploma, Advanced Diploma of Leadership and Management or Accounting or Marketing and Communication, Human Resource Management or any of our courses. So generally they're 3 years as a package. Some of them are a little bit shorter. The new qualifications with the transition of the new training package has made a couple of the courses that were only 2 terms, it's increased them to 3 or 4 terms in duration, which is a good thing if you're looking for a longer course duration. So you can look at it either way, but it means that then you only have to apply for your visa once.
Yeah, that's
covers that 3 years. And that's a really important part, because otherwise you're up for subsequent visa fees every time you want to apply for your new visa. So it's really good to package the multiple courses at the same time. And that's the same if you did, for example, you might do a diploma, an advanced diploma, the graduate diploma of management learning, and then you might want to go to University of Wollongong. You can do all of that. That's 4 years, and you can get the COEs and apply for all of that in one go for one visa fee with the Department of Home Affairs.
Thanks, Pam. Later, any other questions we have?
Yeah, we do have some good ones here. We've got a couple of questions asking when we will return to face-to-face.
Okay, I think I have to answer that. At this stage, we are trying to stay in virtual learning environment as long as possible to protect our students' safety and health from COVID-19. However, because at the moment, government regulation allow us to have this virtual learning environment for all international students. However, if the government regulation change, then we need to go back to face-to-face on campus. However, at the moment, highly likely it's gonna be not happen until probably the end of this year. So we think that we're gonna stay on the virtual learning environment until the end of this year. If we go back to face-to-face on campus, we will let you know as soon as possible in advance, so you can actually prepare to come back to campus. For example, we're probably going to give you a one-term notice in advance, so you can prepare to come back to campus next term or something. So yeah.
Really good question from Juliet as well about whether this fee is for online classes and face-to-face or just online.
Amazing. So one of the amazing part of this promotion, if you extend a course with this promotion during this promotion period, even though we go back to face-to-face, you can keep this promotional fee. So you can have a peace of mind, enroll the course, keep paying what you supposed to pay written in the letter of offer, even though we go back to face-to-face.
So it's a really good time to lock in your English or your VET. And then Juan also has a question, and I think we've answered, but I think we should really emphasize this one because he's worded it really well. He said, I'm already enrolled in the Diploma of Leadership and Management, and on my letter of offer, I have the lock-in opportunity for each of those terms. Does this mean that I will pay $1,000 per term if I have a letter of offer with the lock-in? Pam?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, providing that's what your letter of offer said and you paid for that, and that's what your enrollment is based on. Absolutely.
You locked it in. You locked it in. You locked it in. That's it.
Locked it in, and that was the whole purpose of the lock-in promotion.
Yes, but imagine if you wanted to extend and put on the Advanced Diploma of Leadership and Management. At the end of that, you can do that now and take advantage of this promotion. That is what we're offering here. So even though that Diploma of Leadership and Management is just finishing next year, you can still apply to extend and add on this promotion if you want to. Okay. All right, guys.
Can I answer a question that I've seen there? Maria asked whether she's currently studying the Diploma of Interior Design and wants to know whether she can move from that into the Graduate Diploma of Management Learning.
I
responded that I believe she could, and I have since checked with the program director just to make sure, because that's an unusual pathway from interior design to management like that, and he's confirmed yes, that can definitely be done.
Oh, fantastic. That's great.
So I just wanted to confirm to Maria that yes, you can move into the graduate diploma.
Yes. I saw a couple of questions earlier on about design, and I just wanted to emphasize as well, no, design is not included in this promotion. However, as Pam put in the chat, our design courses were reduced this year. So they're only $2,000 per term, okay, for all campuses. And that's much lower than a lot of the other schools out there at the moment. You get a high quality course at a really, really great rate, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so any of you, if you have any more questions, please jump into the live chat and we can answer to your question in the live chat or send us an email.
Oh, there's one last one. They always come in just as we're finishing up. Can I study after my advanced diploma of human resources? Can I study the graduate diploma? Yeah, advanced diploma.
Well, the advanced diploma is only a 3-term, 9-month course unless you're studying it from term 3 when it becomes a 4-term course.
But I know this student, she's been with us for a while, so she's studied other.
If there was something before that, if there was a diploma or something before that, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can. So to study the graduate diploma, you just need to have completed a diploma or an advanced diploma. So it doesn't have to be an advanced diploma, correct, Pam?
That's correct, but it does state a 1 year.
1 year.
Or advanced diploma.
Yeah. That's
So
a really
we just
point.
want to. I just want to clarify that, and there's a, but we can see what else you've done, and we can work it out.
I can see there's another question here from Catherine. Are there any pathways from the Diploma of Tourism to aged care? That's an interesting one. I'll give that to you. I saw earlier on.
Tourism subjects wouldn't provide any credit or articulation into aged care. There's no common subjects.
Yeah.
We do have articulations from tourism into tourism and hospitality or other bachelor degrees in the universities, but I don't think you would find you get any credits moving into aged care from that.
It's a tricky one. Sometimes I think some providers sometimes accept qualifications as maybe entry requirements. You really have to check with the college.
If you're meaning as an entry requirement, I'm sure that they would, because that's an 18-month diploma. That's one of our 2 6-term diplomas. So you've been studying with us for 18 months if you've done that, and I hope you enjoy it, because that's one of my favorite courses. But you should get into university with it, definitely.
Yeah, sometimes there are some providers out there that are just looking for that level of study. So they might say, oh, we want you to have completed at least a certificate or a diploma. So you just have to look at whether they're asking for a specific area of study or if they're just looking for that level. And it does come down to the.
They just want to make sure they're not setting you up to fail by admitting you, like we do. We want to make sure you've met our entry requirements, because we want you to be able to succeed, and that's what we're here to do: help you succeed in all your dreams and passions and goals.
Exactly. Great question from Marta. Similar question. Can I study the graduate diploma if I complete my diploma of project management? Pam?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
The diploma of project management is 12 months. You can absolutely then move in, providing you get, you can apply, providing you meet the requirements in the interview. That's fine. The interview is about suitability to the course. It explains to you about what's involved and just makes sure you don't have any false expectations, and that what sort of great course it is.
Exactly, guys. You can and think about it. You're doing your project management now. You go into 1 year of the graduate diploma, and then 1 more year, and you've got a master's. How great is that? It really is such a great opportunity for our students.
I've got one question I've seen sitting in the chat, actually, from Maximo Rodrigo. He's a mining engineer in Chile.
Oh, I missed that one. Sorry.
Yeah, and he hasn't found an accurate course that matches with his degree before, and he wants to know if we now have something like that. We don't have engineering, but a lot of engineers and IT staff do our project management programs. So the package with the new training package is the certificate for the diploma and the advanced, the certificate for and diploma of project management, and that pathways into the advanced diploma of program management. And then, of course, there are pathways to university from that as well. But that would probably be the closest thing, Maximo. It'd probably be the most suitable for a mining engineer.
Or maybe he can directly entry to graduate diploma program if he missed the entry requirement English, and because he has a bachelor degree back in his home country, and then move on to the master degree, right, Pam?
He could do that as well. Yeah, if providing he meets the requirements for the graduate diploma.
Yeah, I think this is it for today, because we answer a lot of questions. I know there are so many other questions, but we can't actually answer everything here. So please contact us if you have more questions. And thank you. Thank you, everyone.
And please let us know if ever anything's unclear, or if you would like to see a specific webinar about a certain thing, you can just let us know, and then we'll try and organize one for you. Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining our webinar. So I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.